Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading a Phaidei questionnaire by me. So let's get into it. You lean back in the chair by the window in your room. The autumn breeze stirring the curtains. You've counted the hours, one by one, turned over every worry in your mind. Are they safe? Have they returned? You know they are the strongest people Okima has, but even then, they are reckless. Mydei with his immortal body, that he loves to use as a shield so much, and Phainon, being so self-sacrificial, no matter how mortal he is. Things have been getting a lot more stressful lately, and a lot more dangerous. Missions stretch longer, a lot longer than promised. Your fingers drum a silent rhythm on the windowsill. And earlier, you had prepared everything in advance for them. You had even unlocked the door in case they return late. But even then, you have been unable to rest. All day, every echo in the distance made you jump. Boots on stone, distant shouts, the clanging of metal outside. You checked dozens of times, then sat back, heart twisting at every shadow. Then, after you nearly drifted into sleep, a knock, soft but urgent, was at the door. Your chest lurched, and a pair of footsteps, a pair that you recognized. One was confident, steady, and the other carried a lot more exhaustion. And something in you had told you that perhaps there was a reason for that, a reason that you didn't want to think about way too much. Phainon entered first, his coat stained, mud, ash, and blood. His white hair was tousled, his blue eyes, heavy and dark, with exhaustion and weariness. But you can see that light as soon as he sees you, concern and relief mingling in that look. He never wants you to stay up late to wait for them, even though compared to what they do, it was nothing at all. You don't speak for a moment as you look at both of them. Just stand there, letting your throat catch. Mydei breaks the tension first. Voice low. "We're back," he said, and Phainon closes the distance first, arms out, and you step forward into them, and he wraps you in his arms, gentle and firm. You gasp at how tight, how real it is, and you could only guess what went on in that mission. Mydei steps up beside you, wrapping an arm around both of you, and the three of you together in that hold. You feel safe, like home. "How bad was it, you two?" You whisper, feeling an ache in your chest. Phainon presses his forehead to yours. "Pretty bad, but we made it through. Don't worry about us." "You're asking the impossible from me, Phainon." You look at Mydei, who moves to sit, and you ask carefully, "Are you hurt?" He shakes his head, and for some reason, it's not as reassuring as it should be. For all you know, with the way he was acting, maybe he already died once. Phainon wouldn't tell you. No matter how much he was upset with Mydei, he wouldn't tell you, not to cause you further worry. They both had a habit of hiding things that would make you worry, but that just made you worry more, so it really wasn't all that good. Mydei looks at you, and you stare at him, crossing your arms. My Demas, be honest. Did you die? He looked at you for a little bit, looked away, then nodded. And your heart, your poor heart, it was sick of hearing those things from them. But that was what you signed up for when you left those heirs. Fine on having to bear the world-mirroring core flame. And Mydei, what is immortality? You're asking for it at this point. You sat next to him, holding his hand, caressing it, and pressing a soft kiss to his palm. And he didn't tell me. Do I have to ask every single time? I'd rather not tell you. I don't like seeing the look in your eyes. Then don't die. That's what you should do. Not just hide the fact that you died for me. Tell him, Phainon. Phainon sat beside you, looking at Mydei. See? You're making Ryan worry. That's what I told you. Even if you don't care about how I feel that much, then you should at least take Ryan into account. It seems that they have already fought, judging from the way they were talking, and the way Mydei was being avoidant. But even then, you could tell it was all out of worry. Sometimes, going on missions together only meant further fights between them. And that was something you would simply have to solve at home once they came. But right now, as you sat between them, you just held their hands, squeezing them. We'll talk about this, all right? Both of you, you're not getting off the hook. Me? What did I do? Ryan asked, and you pouted. You look like you've been through hell. Not to mention, you were also keeping that secret. He quieted at that, and he just sighed, shaking your head. Both of you, go wash up, get to bed, and we'll rest. All right? But tomorrow, you glare at both of them. Tomorrow, we'll be really talking, and you can't escape it, you two. And although there was no word for fear in the Kremnoan language, there was certainly one that Mydei was about to invent. He did not like when you glared at him, especially not with that much seriousness. But he would not back down. A true Kremnoan he was, for he would endure whatever lecture you had in store for them tomorrow. But for now, all he and Phainon had to do was rest. And tomorrow, come what may.